It is time to plan a vacation. Who doesn't love a vacation? I love vacation. However, it is a big budget item that often takes years to save up for. So although vacations can be good for your mental health and relaxation, they are definitely a want and not a need. If you want to take a vacation, you are going to have to budget for one. It takes most people a few years to save up for a vacation. It can be thousands of dollars. You can get a vacation for cheaper, but you're really going to have to do some savvy planning. You will likely put money into a vacation savings account each month and eventually go on a vacation. When planning for a vacation, you're going to need to budget for things like driving costs. Are you driving to the location? Are you renting a car? Are you taking a plane? You'll need to pay for plane tickets. Where will you be staying? Hotels each night. Are you camping? What are the costs associated with that? You're going to need food. A lot of that food are going to have to buy out on a vacation. Admissions to attractions. Things cost money. So the places that you visit often will cost money, whether that's a national park or something like Disneyland or even a museum. There are lots of outdoor things that you can do for free, but a lot of parks do charge admission for even some of those outdoor events. Souvenirs. What are you going to buy from your stay? I know I love to buy jewelry. So souvenirs is something you want to budget for. Unfortunately, because vacations are a want and not a need, it is often one of the first things to get cut out of a budget when your income isn't enough to support it. So remember, your budget is paying for all of your needs first, then your wants. So oftentimes all of your income is used up by the time you get to your wants. So for this project, you are watching the teacher lesson. You're going to choose a vacation choice. You can go camping for 2 nights and plan a camping trip. You can go to Disney World for 5 nights and plan a trip. You can do a weekend at York Beach in Maine. So that's 2 nights. And you can do a free choice, which is however many nights you want for anywhere in the world. Sky is the limit. So what you're going to do is each of these options is going to give you some links. For camping, you're going to need to find a campsite fee, and that link will go help you find a campsite fee. What is the cost of a tank of gas? How far is the campsite that you're going to? Is it in the same area? Is it a state or 2 away? How far will you have to drive? So how much is a tank of gas going to cost? And in real budget, you would have to multiply this by how many tanks of gas you think you would use. We're just using it here as a placeholder just to remind you to budget for gas. Food, 2 nights. So that's breakfast, lunch, and dinner for 2 days, maybe 3. Souvenirs, what are you going to do? Activities. Maybe you're going swimming. Maybe you're going hiking. What kinds of things are you going to do? And your total for those 2 nights. Okay. When you go onto the website, of course, it will show you this is New Hampshire, and you could go somewhere else if you wanted, but I limited to that. A map will show up here normally when this internet is working properly. The next one is Disney World. Well, we live in New Hampshire, so you're going to have to fly there. If you happen to drive there, you can account for those costs, but it's going to cost a lot of money in a few days travel. So usually it's easier to fly to Florida. Where are you going to stay for a hotel? What are you going to do for a car rental if you are going to rent a car to get around to different places? What's a Disney pass cost? What kind of food are you going to get? What's your budget? What are you going to buy? And your total. Here are all your links that you will need to find your flights, to find your hotels, to find your car rental, to find Disney World tickets. You basically are going to choose a date when you go in to choose your plane ticket. So for instance, you fly out of Boston, usually you can try Manchester, but I find that Boston usually will have a cheaper price. And then you can choose where you're going to go. So Orlando is where you want to go for that. And you can just pick a date. I'm going to leave these right here, right now. I'm going to search. So when you search, you're going to see some prices come up, and you can choose your times and your prices. Right now, you can see that prices are pretty fairly, some of them are cheaper, but we are in the middle of a panorama, so flying right now is a little cheaper. So you're going to find your price for your tickets. Same thing for your hotels. You can go in here. You're going to choose Orlando. If it asks you, it's already, see, it's guessing. It's guessing. The internet is wild. It's guessing I want to go to Disney World because if I just search my flights. Car rental is the same thing. You're going to put Orlando here, choose your dates, find a car. How many days will that be for? Disney Pass, you're going to go right in here to find that. Weekend at York. Same thing. This will take you into hotels in York, Maine. You can find one. There should be a map that pops up as well. You can establish your costs in this area and your free choice. The same links go. You would just put in a different destination. Usually you'll fly from Boston, but you're going to change this up to where do you want to go in the world. Same thing for your hotels and your car rental. All right, so once you get one of these choices done, you'll put how much you're going to put away in savings every month to get to that dream vacation, okay? So let's say that your camping trip cost a total of, $873. How long will it take you to put that away in your budget? Are you going to put $873 in your budget for 1 month? Not likely. That's almost as much as your rent. So how many months will you save up for camping? How many months will you save up for Disney World? And then estimate your savings for your final budget page because, of course, this is in yellow. Here is a calculator to help you. Good luck finding your vacation. I actually cannot wait to see where you go because I love to travel.